If you know anything about me at all, you would know that Freddie McClair is literally, like, the reason for my existence. Like, it's actually ridiculous. So, I just wanted to make a video, it's nice talking to a camera, as weird as that sounds, because I don't have any friends that watch Skin, so I can't talk about these kinds of things, to anyone, and I just have to, like, hold it in all the time, but, basically, the entire fan base, what I've seen online, is completely divided about Freddie. I feel like most people do have a positive opinion, which they should, but some people are still like, the common things I hear is Freddie is boring, he's not right for Effie as much as Cook is, and, like, you know, they only ship Cook and Effie. So, I just want to talk about why, kind of defending Freddie, because I'm the most ridiculous fangirl when it comes to him. It's embarrassing, and I never say that, so don't judge me. I'm gonna be judged by the end of this, but okay, so basically, Freddie was my favorite from the very start, and it was probably because I found him really cute, but he also, he was really the only character that seemed to really care. He looked after JJ and he looked after Cook, even when Cook was being a big douchebag to him. But he still looked after them and made sure everything was running smoothly, and he just really cared, and it was sweet. And, you know, he even cared for his sister, even though his sister did a lot of mean things to him. And I don't know, he just, time after time, he would keep showing these examples of people who were awful to him, and he was still just really unbelievably nice to them and helped them through a lot. So that kind of just surprised me, because in the second generation, to me, a lot of the characters are very unlikable. Even Effie, who I love, she's still really unlikable, and I can admit that. You know, she just, like, fools around with anybody, and, you know, after a while, obviously, I start to really like her for her, because you understand why she did it, and that she has a lot of problems going on in her mind, and, you know, you understand, but for a while, the first, like, season, you just kind of, I mean, I didn't like her until season 4, so, anyway, everyone in the beginning is pretty unlikable to me, besides, like, Freddie, and then Pandora, and kind of Thomas, you're just kind of starting to get to know him, and then, you know, Naomi and Emily, you know, they're alright, and then, yeah, so anyway, and I don't think Freddie is boring. I don't know why people say that. I don't see it so often to the point where I'm, like, really frustrated, but I've seen it here and there, and people will just be like, oh, his character, there's nothing to it, but I don't know how you can say that. Like, I found him really entertaining, and he was funny, and he was nice, and he helped everyone, and, I mean, he had a character. I think people just say that because he didn't, I don't know, like, he wasn't a mean character. Like, a lot of the characters in Skins, they do mean things to other characters, and then, you know, eventually the beauty of Skins is they make you end up loving the character because they'll do something that redeems them. But, like, I think people think he's boring because he's nice, which is weird. But I think he's not. I don't think he's boring. Anyway, okay, so I think the reason why Freddie's my favorite is solely just the one episode, which is season 4, episode 5, which is Freddie's own episode, and I've seen it, like, 20 times. And I rewatch it all the time, and it's the episode, spoiler alert, where, Effie starts to lose her mind, and Freddie takes care of her through it all, and he's just so sweet about it, and he is just, you can just see that he just loves this girl more than anything in the world, and he'll do anything to protect her, and it's just so, I mean, it's like you don't see these things, even in, like, other movies and TV shows and books I've read. I've never seen any love like that, and I think that's what made me love Freddie the most, because it's like, I don't know, like, Skins always does that with these couples, and they give you these, like, unrealistic examples of love, but, like, it really shows us what love should be, like, not to get all deep and cheesy, but really, like, that's what it should be like. I mean, you shouldn't go crazy and lose your mind and try to commit suicide, but, you know, it should be the same amount of love that you have for these people that the characters and skins have for their significant other. So, you know, I think that's what made me love Freddie the most, is, like, he just had this undying love, and it was so strong, and it was just, like, you know, it's just, like, I don't know, it was just crazy to see, but it was awesome. I really loved seeing their love story unfold. So, yeah, and I'm still not okay with Freddie's death. I never will be. I wish they brought it up in Skin 7, because I was just shocked, because he was such a big part of the series and Effie's life. I mean, huge. I mean, because not only was Effie Freddie's whole life, but Freddie was Effie's whole life, too. So, it was just surprising, but I don't know. So yeah, that's kind of like my whole big fangirl release right there, and obviously he's really attractive too. I think he was the nicest looking character ever on Skins, personally, and I just think he's like the most perfect character all around. I mean, he makes mistakes just like all the other characters. He's made a couple, but I mean, still, he's just the best. So, if you have any comments on Freddie, if you agree with me and you like him, or you're one of the people that for some reason don't like him. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm gonna touch on something really quick. The Effie and Freddie versus Effie and Cook debate. Okay, so I don't really understand people who ship Effie and Cook, and I respect it too. I won't ever, like, tell anyone off, but I'm just curious, if you do ship them, will you, like, comment on this and tell me why? Because their relationship to me was all sex. I didn't really see any love. I know Cook loved her, but they had their moments. Okay, nearing the end of season 4, I see where you would ship them, where, you know, the whole moment where Cook jumps out in front of the truck and saves Effie, and, you know, they go dancing, and they have their couple of sweet moments, but I just don't understand how you can ship them over Effie and Freddie when you see their love is so strong and everything that they've gone through together, and how Freddie is just taking care of her, and I mean, it's just so sweet. It's just like such a beautiful, like, love story. I don't understand how you can you ship just sex over love. I don't know. I'm just curious. Anyway, I've always wondered, and I wish I had, like, a friend that watched it so that we could just, like, debate, like, you know, the ships, but alright, so if you have any thoughts on Freddie, you love him as much as I do, you hate him, or you really ship Cook and Effie and hate everything I've said in this entire video, just comment. I want to get people's opinions. I would love that. I love talking about that kind of stuff. So, I'm gonna leave my Tumblr link below. I post a lot of skins, and, you know, if you want to follow and talk there, or talk under here, anything, yeah, so that's it.